In a forgotten corner of the world, nestled deep within the ruins of an ancient library, an extraordinary manuscript lay hidden for over 2 millennia. It was discovered by a group of archaeologists, their hands trembling with excitement as they carefully unwrapped the delicate parchment. The text, though weathered by time, was still legible, revealing a story long lost to history, the untold tale of Joseph, a figure renowned in many cultures but whose full story had remained shrouded in mystery. The manuscript was not just any retelling of the famous biblical tale of Joseph, son of Jacob. It was something far deeper, more profound, and layered with insights that had eluded scholars for centuries. The story begins, as one might expect, with Joseph's dream of greatness, his coat of many colors, and his brother's envy, leading to his betrayal and sale into slavery. However, in this version, there are moments of Joseph's inner thoughts, emotions, and reflections that were never shared before. The manuscript detailed the profound emotional struggle Joseph endured during his years in captivity. His initial despair gave way to a quiet resolve, a deep faith in a divine purpose that guided him through the darkness. Unlike in other versions of the tale, Joseph in this manuscript wrestled not only with his external circumstances, but with the profound loneliness that came with being torn away from his family, from the life he knew. But perhaps the most revealing part of this manuscript was Joseph's encounter with Potiphar's wife, which was depicted with startling complexity. In the earlier texts, Joseph's refusal of her advances is a simple story of virtue. Here, however, Joseph's response is not just an act of moral strength, but a moment of deep introspection. The text portrays him as a man caught between desire, temptation, and the fear of losing his faith. The manuscript's portrayal suggests that Joseph, though virtuous, was still human, with all the struggles and complexities that come with being so. As Joseph rises in power, becoming the trusted administrator of Egypt, the manuscript also delves into the political intricacies of his role. It portrays him as a leader who was not just intelligent, but also compassionate, understanding the pain of his people, who had suffered under the famine. His strategy to save Egypt was not just about accumulating grain, but about fostering hope and resilience in a society on the brink of collapse. One of the most powerful elements of this manuscript is the way it portrays the moment when Joseph finally reveals himself to his brothers. In most versions, this scene is one of reconciliation, forgiveness, and reunion. Yet, this manuscript paints a much more nuanced picture. It explores the weight of the betrayal Joseph felt, the years of silent suffering, and the internal conflict he experienced when faced with the opportunity for revenge. The reconciliation was not immediate, but a slow and difficult process that involved immense emotional healing on both sides. There was also a striking focus on Joseph's relationship with his father Jacob, whom he had not seen for so long. The manuscript speaks of their reunion not just as a moment of joy, but as one of profound understanding, where both father and son had grown spiritually and emotionally in the years apart. Jacob's wisdom and Joseph's humility were now equal, and together they recognized that the trials of the past had shaped them into the people they had become. The final pages of the manuscript are perhaps the most poignant. Joseph, now an old man, reflects on his life. He looks back at his struggles and triumphs, not with bitterness but with gratitude for the lessons he had learned. The text ends with a powerful message, that even in the darkest of times there is a divine plan at work, one that leads us toward fulfillment and purpose. Joseph, the dreamer, had lived his life not just in pursuit of his own dreams, but in service to a greater cause, one that transcended his personal suffering. This 2,000-year-old manuscript, with its intimate portrayal of Joseph's inner life, adds a new layer to the understanding of this ancient story. It is no longer just a tale of dreams, betrayal, and forgiveness, but a complex narrative of growth, resilience, and spiritual evolution. The untold story of Joseph, hidden for centuries, now stands as a testament to the timeless nature of the human spirit, its ability to endure, transform, and ultimately find peace.